Previously, the group of you have found your way in, one way or another, into the volcanic lair of a coven of hags with which Hellerest has some unpleasant past. An eye that she had bargained away to keep her friend safe. The deal had been reneged upon by her. Inadvertently by healing herself with Tang. But, still. The curse was broken, and hags are known to be such forgiving creatures. You've been drawn here by two different hypotheses. First of which, being Vergisiv, is directing Aeolus and the group of you towards the next portion of its length, somewhere within this region. As you had traversed the jungle from the henge to this mountain locale, it felt more and more like this hypothesis was going to carry out to be correct. The second, the group of you decided to scry on Windrider, an operative of the Order of the Iron Fang. An elven woman, some of you had met once, in Armskirk, that had traveled north towards Hollow, seemingly gone off trail for one reason or another in the general direction of those mountains, and no one's quite heard from since then. The scrying was successful and revealed her to be walking in a space devoid of color. Everything on black and white scale, save for the small bit of small bit of gear and matter surrounding a light which she had clutched to her chest. Ruined arm, a ground seemingly made of volcanic glass, shattered, cracked, and twisted, and she was fighting to survive against openings in thin air itself that seemed to be hurting her, lashing out. You spoke with her to tell her, hold on, you're coming. You surmised, this being the only volcano of which any of you at the present know about, might be the negative ethereal associated with this space. How to cross over, though, you're not sure. Previously you had help from a crackpot, probably unsavory wizard, who was able to help you shift between the two regions and hold the portal open for you. Now you lack this aid, and you're hoping to find something within the Hag's regions to allow you to transpose yourselves. Maybe a deal with the Hags itself. As you've explored the volcanic region, you've quickly realized that this space is not what it once was. They've shifted parts of their layer. Tunnels are different. The geological formations have changed. There's still small remnants here and there from what you can tell of the previous space in which you had traveled. The abandoned temple to the Matron of Ravens. But this is definitely different space, and it's unsettling to some of you. There's a large central volcanic shaft with highly toxic fumes billowing up out of it, seemingly continuously, that you've realized you can sort of use as a central landmark. But the tunnels are twisting and turning, not just side to side, but up and down, shifting between about 3 different rough elevations, and you're working on finding your way through. You found a store of treasures in a chest that you opened and did not open the other 2 chests there for whatever reason. You left 2 chests unopened. Maybe there's treasure in them. You found a supply of reasonable quality booze. Brandies, wines, ales, stored in a cool room down on what you presumed to be the lowest level. And you followed a long, mostly uniform hallway with green braziers set into the green flame braziers set into the stone floor itself. No metal present, just a small concave depression that held these flickering green flames on one side of the hall. Followed a hole at the end of it down into a more natural tunnel. Fought off a couple of gelatinous cubes. And found a store of herbalism supplies. Whilst Tang and Aeolus geeked out over that, Saiv and Jaya continued the tunnel, doing their scouting thing before those in heavy armor decided to come blundering about, and followed it 500 to 600 feet along until the smell of fresh air met them. They spotted what they presumed to be an exit from this area, possibly to the surface above, or the forest and jungle beyond. However, this exit is overwhelmingly clogged with extremely dangerous violet fungus, grown to an immense size that Jaya had correctly identified. Jaya and Saiv have identified. Very dangerous potential escape. At this point, the group of you have reconvened outside the 6 doors that led to the 6 halls that held all of the herbalism supplies. You spent about 20 minutes, give or take, doing a quick once-over, Tang, grabbing all of the supplies that look ready to go. You'll need to do a full inventory later when you take a long rest, although I've already provided you the list of what you find. The time is yours. What would you like to do?
Are there any of the 6 doors that Purgative points towards as it points upwards?
So they're flanked 3 on each side of the hall, and they're directly opposite each other. 2 of the Vergisive points roughly north when you're not quite, you're just, roughly up and east. Up and west, pardon me. When you are just above the second set of doors. Just north of that second set of doors. They don't seem to be quite, the doors don't seem to be quite in line with Vergisive.
And I take a quick once-over of those rooms to see if there's any false walls or a way upwards out of those rooms.
The top left room and the middle left room to...
Yes.
Okay. I'd like a roll on each of them, please.
Righty.
Investigation. Or perception, your choice. How are you doing this once over? Are you trying to be thorough about this? It'll take you time to be thorough. That's why I'm asking. There are shelving units and stuff all along some of these walls, so if you want to check for any false entrances or things like that, say it'll take you the better part of another 20 minutes or so to try to shift things, check things. So that would be the investigation.
Telling will be
Hammer can
muscle.
alert. My hammer alerts me when there's secret doors, so I could help with that.
And Helly can lift stuff and move shelves and stuff.
I'm aware of the assistance available. That's why I didn't make it an hour.
Yeah, I'll seeing as we've spent so much time here, I'll just do a quick perception check of each room.
Okay. Perception for the top left, please, and then the middle left. 23, 25. Okay. I'm gonna send everyone else down to whisper.
Ah, shit.
All right. Middle left room seems fine. There doesn't seem to be anything untowards in it. While Dunnan and Hellerast are continuing to shift the stuff back into position, just in case something comes through. You don't want to be obvious it's been ransacked, potentially. And you start taking a quick glance at the top left. They're trying to help, but like they have a. They're not doing. You're not doing investigation. It's perception. There's one part of one shelf which appears to almost clip into a part of the rock wall for a moment on the left-hand side, towards the back as you enter. Once you notice this, it takes a few moments for you to take a few solid blinks, and then you see the illusion, not a secret door, Dunnan. The illusion for what it is. There's about a 10-foot wide section of wall. It's on the far side of this table. There's this workbench table with a small sort of backsplash such that things wouldn't roll into the illusion. And this backsplash is what has sort of caught the edge of one of these rocks. As you and Tang were rummaging through everything, you must have shifted it ever so slightly without noticing. And now that you see it for an illusion, it becomes semi-transparent to you. There's about a 10-foot by 10-foot space that seems to be an open entrance to a spiral stairway. It's quite a tight turn. You wouldn't be able to go more than single file up this staircase, but there is an apparent illusorily concealed staircase, pardon me, that heads up into the darkness, and there is no down to it.
Okay.
I'm bringing him back up. Before I do, make me an insight check. Whilst facing it, you're facing south. Vergisiv is pointing vaguely to your right, which would be west, and up, very up. But that's all you get out of there. All right.
Oh, well.
Sorry, did I start yanking people in the middle of conversation?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's fine.
So long.
All
I'm
right.
having my last coffee.
So, Erlis, you've done your check of the two areas.
Hey, well, who is currently in this room with me?
Just you at the moment.
All right. I'm going to send a message to Tang and tell her I found something.
I will head over to Aeolus.
I point out the sectional wall that is an illusion. And I go, there's a staircase. It doesn't look very wide.
There's roughly a 10-foot section of wall that has been concealed by an illusion. Likely when you and him were rummaging through, you shifted the table that stuff was on ever so slightly and made it clip through part of the illusion. And when he started looking for something specifically like this, it stood out to him.
I'm going to take a closer look for specifically, I'm keeping an eye out for any traps that might be present in this area.
Sure, make me a perception check.
Okay.
Yeah, after a few seconds of having the weird clipping of a material object through an illusion pointed out to you, a few blinks later, the illusion goes from the opaque form to its semi-transparent nature.
Mm-hmm.
19, you don't see any traps, at least initially apparent to you.
Do the stairs go up or down?
Up.
Perfect.
It's a very tight clockwise spiral.
Shall we give it a try? It goes in the direction we want to.
And I feel Argosiv is almost right on top of us.
Let's get the others then.
I will go round everyone up. And
Tang wants to sneakily take the lead, if the rest of the party will let her.
I will stay behind Tang.
Okay. One by one, the group of you start ascending. Steps on cold stone as you proceed. Your own breath seems to echo loudly in this space, as cramped as it is. You climb 20, 30, 50, 80, about 100 feet. And the stairs open up. You can finally see there's no more steps above you as you continue up. There's just a rocky ceiling. As they open up into a small room, about 15 feet by 20 feet, really roughly hewn. It looks like part of some cave at some point. And off to the west is a sort of convex section of rock wall that seems to almost be like dented in towards you, making a sort of a backward C shape, sort of facing you. Gives this whole room the appearance of a very bulbous half moon type of shape. There doesn't appear to be anything in this room.
Has the direction shifted?
Vergisiv is now pointing beneath you and east.
Can I take a look around this room?
Sure. Give me a perception check or investigation. It's not that much stuff that you would need to move here for investigation, so you could be quick about it.
Can I help?
You could. Aeolus, take advantage. See if you get better than a 29. 31. It's better than a 29. I'm glad, because, you know, there's a DC 30 to find the illusory wall to the west. The room opens up into a longer oblong chamber. This room has denizens, or at least things occupying it. There is a pile of bones off to your, as you look down it, off to your right-hand side, appears to be long since dry rotted. They are shattered, broken, torn apart here and there. There's scraps of fabric, but not much. There is also a heavy-looking crate. Looks like supplies or stores of some type. And on the far end of this oblong chamber is another wall, which seems a little bit weird.
I'm starting to sense a theme with this group of hags. There's another wall.
They like the trick. So it fits,
They
right?
like to think they're smarter than me.
I just
The walls?
raise my brow.
No, the hags. But yes, the walls too. And Alos will go over to the other wall.
It is also
Weird.
an illusion. As you push your hand against it, there's this weird moment of the wall being slightly warm, and then the dampish stone like giving like muscled flesh for the briefest of moments as your hand sort of sinks into the stone and squishes into it before it passes through and the illusion's been broken to your mind. And you find yourself in a long corridor that stretches away out of sight ahead of you, and a narrow corridor which has a sharp turn sort of back into your left. From the corridor to your left, you hear the sounds of snoring.
We'll hush everyone and motion to the corridor on the left. And motion that there seems to be something on that side.
Is
And
it
then
like-
I'll message Tang and say, there's a creature on the other side. Don't know what it is. Sounds like it's snoring. And then I'll send the same message to Tanin.
Can I make out? Is it like a deep snoring from a big creature, or like a, I don't know.
Make
like
a
snoring?
perception check for me.
Okay. Because I know a lot about snoring. Nope, I don't.
Tough to make out.
Okay.
The only thing you can make out is it's not right there. It's
Okay.
maybe a few scores of feet at the very least, maybe 100 or so down the corridor, and the sound is just sort of like bouncing and echoing against stone, and it's muddying it up too much for you.
Want me to scout ahead?
If you want to. Ferguson is underneath us.
Let me check this route out. I'm willing to just try to stealth my way along that path while keeping an eye out for other illusory walls now that I know that that's a repetitive pattern.
You are stealthing your way along towards the snoring?
Yes.
Alright, I'd like a stealth check, please.
I'm gonna use a luck point.
Pretty good. Let me grab the description for this space that you find. The passage opens into a medium-sized chamber that, as you get closer, you smell the reeking of wet fur and old blood. Bones, some cracked, still bearing scraps of flesh, are strewn across the floor ahead of you, alongside torn bits of cloth and mangled gear. Nestled among the filth are several slumbering wargs, their sides rising and falling in deep guttural breaths, causing the sound. The walls are claw-scored, and a faint trail of blood leads inward, hinting at victims dragged to this lair and torn apart.
I didn't see anything along the route to that would indicate another illusory wall, like blood trails that go from the wall forward.
Correct. You did not see any that would indicate some type of illusion in place.
Okay, I'm going to sneak back. No, I don't have to sneak back, right? I can just talk to them, right?
To whom?
Aeolus. I'm gonna give him the count of wargs that I see.
How are you talking to Aeolus?
Don't we have the telepathy party stuff? Or is that not active
Nope,
anymore?
not active.
Okay. Never mind. I'm gonna sneak back to the rest of the party and fill them in.
There are seven. You counted. Sorry, 6 wargs that you were able to spot.
So then the question is, do we tackle them, or do we head up the big hall?
Was the lair a dead end?
You are not sure. It curved around from you to the right, so it's possible that there was another exit that just wasn't an angle friendly to you to be able to spot.
If we don't take care of them now, they may find us later when we're not capable of dealing with them.
So then
Yeah,
does
an ambush feels easier than potentially being ambushed.
Ambushing them while they're asleep? I'd say so.
then I will hand Helly my greater healing potion.
Thanks.
I know this is going to be hard for you to hear, but I'd like you to stay as far out of combat and away from hurt in this room as possible.
Can you explain why?
Because out of all of us, you look the worst.
Tang's gonna put her hands on Helly and do cure wounds.
Okay. Well, then.
Holy shit!
Don't forget to heal yourself as well.
You know.
Okay, well that's.
If
I think
someone
we're
has
all
an
about
extra
the
potion, that could
same.
also be useful. I'm doing okay, but a big attack might take me out.
Alright, come here. Do another cure wounds.
Thank you.
Excellent rules.
God.
All
I
right.
wish I could
Helly,
heal.
Helly graciously hands Aeolus back his greater healing potion.
Okay.
Okay then.
What's the marching order approaching these wargs?
We lost. I'm too loud.
Got it.
Yeah, Helly will be kind of in the back too, because she's also freaking
You guys
loud.
lingering like 15 feet behind, 20 feet behind?
Yes, so we can rush in, I
The
think.
sneakiest of the people should go in first, especially if we can, like, glide in. I'm not sure how tall the ceilings are.
Yeah, I was gonna ask
About
about
12
ceiling
feet.
height. Okay.
12 feet? Okay. Because I would happily glide in and try to find a rocky outcropping or something to perch in on, or just hover as high as I possibly can so that they can't get to me.
Yeah, that would also be my move if I'm in the front.
It's 12 feet. Wargs can jump. that
These
high.
creatures
But-
are large
but
enough that 12 feet is not going to get you out of their reach.
No.
Okay.
All right.
These are large creatures.
Okay.
All right, I'd like a stealth check from everybody in that case then. It sounds like Tang and Sive in front, Aeolus somewhere in the mid, Helly and Dunn bringing up the rear.
Yeah, good thing Helly's in the back.
Yes.
Can I use
Oof.
guidance
Wow.
on myself?
Sive, switch your sheet off of GM Whisper.
Yeah, I just.
Sure, you can cast guidance. Oh, all right.
Well, we're just not.
That is
Yeah.
not what I needed to hit, Sam.
11,
One.
12, 9, natural 1 for a 10 total, and 14. Aeolus is
I rolled a natural 1.
Aeolus is the quietest of the group at
What a great
14.
ambush that's gonna be.
Okay, well,
All right,
this
so
is fine.
It's his ego.
Tang, you might maybe it was a case of overconfidence. As you and Sive are flitting, sort of doing a glide, not a heavy flap here or there, from one angle of this corridor to another. And then it ends. You thought it was another like 5-10 feet longer, but it ends and like opens into this sharp left turn that you spotted previously. And as you land reasonably quiet, definitely not as good as you were before when you were carefully tiptoeing and creeping up. But Sive was not anticipating you stopping so suddenly and runs into the back of you, causing a scrambling sound out of nowhere. And there is the sound of as a number of wargs wake up. I'm going to move you all to a map, and then once we're on the map, I need initiative.
Everything's gonna be fine, guys. We got this.
Perfect. Oh shit.
There we go, Helly.
Fuck. Well, okay. Helly's initiative is just oh shit and trying to get to the door as quickly as possible.
I think I still have control of Jai's sheet because I can see from her eyes as well.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, her token is way up in Nowheresville.
Yeah, I saw that. I was zooming in on that and realized it was not, in fact, our party.
Yeah.
So Helly's first in initiative. First thing she's gonna do is cast Armor of Agathis on herself.
Alright, one sec, hold on. I need to move the works to initiative. Tokens. So all of them sort of wake up with this snarling sound out of nowhere. Helly, you are quick enough to realize stealth is out the fucking window. What you said you're casting Armor of Agathis
Mm-hmm.
at first level?
And that first level, yeah.
Okay, so you get
How
5
many
temp.
spell slots left, and she's gonna also make sure that the shine aura buff is actually these are wargs.
You've
Maybe
used the
necrotic.
shine aura buff.
Okay, so that's off shade aura buff then.
Yeah. Yeah, I believe you have the resource on your sheet. You make sure to mark them off as you use them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
There
so
we
you,
go.
so you're using
I
the
see
shade.
now.
Yeah.
Yep, shade. Necrotic should work on wargs. It'll be okay.
They're like big dogs, right?
Mm-hmm.
So can I hug them?
Do it.
Yes.
Alright, so Armor of the Agathis, bonus action to get that going, and then the buff activating that, I believe, is also
Yeah, that's a bonus, isn't it? That's my bonus action.
Armor of Agathis is a bonus action, so you can do one or the other.
Oh, but Armor of Agathis is just in my spell sheet, though.
Yeah, but it's a bonus action to cast.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, then just Armor of Agathis.
Okay.
There
Yeah,
we
so-
go.
Save the buff for another time.
For next time, yeah.
Make sure to update or like re-add it as a resource that you have available. Alright, movement, staying put.
Yep.
I gave an option and you said yes.
Oh, I'm staying put. Yes, because I'm behind Denon anyway.
Got it.
He's
Okay.
got to move. I'm not going to shove him
Yeah.
aside. It would be rude.
All right.
I
That'll.
think all the wargs are down here.
They are.
Oh, okay. I was looking.
Press forward,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, then I'm just going to press forward to where I can see the whole
guess-
chamber.
I shove you into the direction. Oh, fucking
Yeah.
help
He starts walking back the wrong way.
them.
Move, bitch.
This way.
He's like,
5, 10,
hey, let's told me to
15.
stay out of the way.
You got another 15 feet if you want to spend it.
Sure.
Alright, gets you to there, and you can start seeing everything in there. And you still have an action available if you want to just, like, take the dodge action or something. Or you could
No,
dash in.
this- Dash? No, she's not stupid. She's not ready to just dash into a warg den.
Okay.
But maybe she'll dash just to be in front of Tang and Sive, just to make sure that they're not the first targets.
Sure, sounds good. Sive, what'll it be? Sive and Tang both got 14. Which one of you wants to go?
So you've got a slightly better view, maybe?
Yeah, I think if it's okay, I would like to go first. We're just like looking at each other. No, after you.
Go for it. I was not gonna take first if it.
Great. I am going to go ahead and use entangle. And 20-foot square means that it's a 20-foot on one side, right? Or is it 40-foot on one side?
No, it is 20 foot by 20 foot.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Then
don't
I-
measure in that manner.
So it'd be 10 foot.
So square, snap to corner, measure origin corner.
Okay.
So that's a 20 foot. And make it snapped, or measure, grid, measure snap to corner. So that way
Snap to corner. Okay.
that way you're measuring from the corner of the grid as opposed to this. There you go. So that's a 20.
So I'm gonna go here so that way they have to get through the entanglement to actually get to us.
Okay.
Actually wait, if I move it here, then 3 of them have to make the roll initially, right?
Believe so. It's when you cast a spell, right?
For the duration, a creature in the area when I cast a spell has to make a strength save. Yeah. So it's just when I make the spell. It's not people moving through it. But it is difficult terrain for the duration of the spell.
Alright, wonderful. I got a square. Alright. Duration. You can cast a spell. A creature in the area when you cast a spell must succeed on a strength saving throw or become restrained. So I have 3 strengths. 2 of them are restrained. We'll say the 2 that are more closely inside the area. This will be my restrain. Send it back. There we go. All right. And
And
you're
then-
concentrating on that, right?
Yeah. I
Got
don't think I'm gonna bonus action Shillelagh.
Okay. You got a shillelagh going. That's your staff of lightning, right?
No, I think I have just a staff of lightning.
Stormstruck staff.
That one, yeah.
All
I forget
right.
where that is.
That brings us
question.
to Sive with the wargs on deck. Yes, Ellie.
Has it been 8 hours since I cast Death Ward on Tang?
No.
No. Okay, so she's still got that. Okay,
Yeah, you guys have not even short rested.
right. Okay, just want to make sure.
Yeah. You've been exploring in this space for maybe 2 hours, but it's been 2 active hours.
That's
So.
really fucking active.
Okay. Sive, what'll it be?
So I was gonna move forward at first just so that I can see what's up. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm just gonna hit one of these. Or strength save. Restraint does what does restraint do actually to creatures? I don't know how it sorry.
They have their movement is reduced to 0.
Okay.
They have disadvantage on attack rolls, and I believe dexterity saving throws. And attack rolls against them have advantage.
Okay. Cool. Then yeah, I'm just gonna hit one of the. I guess I'll hit one of the restrained one on top with a Star Metal Blaster dagger combo situation if it hits.
The top restrained one, go for it.
Cool.
12. You have advantage. Once again, it's restrained. So,
Oops, sorry.
roll again. You're good.
I'll roll again normal and then from
Yep.
now on hit with advantage.
All right. 18 does hit them because 12 would have missed. So that is 12 and 14 points. You said you thrown a dagger in there as well?
Yep.
Go for it. 26 will hit. 6 points of piercing, and give me the sneak attack for that, please. With the dagger, as it teleports back into your bandolier, that one lets out a sort of this keening yelping sound of like a dog in pain as it collapses over, being coiled tighter by these vines. It is expired.
Oh.
And you have another Star Metal Blaster attack if you wouldn't take it.
Yeah, I guess I'll Star Metal Blaster the other restrained one.
Sure.
There's guilt in my voice. There's guilt in the attack as it goes through.
23 for 9 points. So that is -9. Because the lightning is only on the first time you hit each turn with the Star Metal Blaster. So that is 9 to that. That one doesn't look great, but it's still okay, albeit restrained.
Alright.
Anything else?
I'm gonna move back a little bit, just because I'm chicken. And yeah, that's it for me.
Alright, the restrained one is going to use his action to try to become unrestrained. Got a 10, is still restrained. And then the rest of them is difficult terrain, right?
Yes.
5, 10. So that's 30. 40. 45. 50. No, it's going to end up there with 50 feet of movement. 5, 10. 5. 5. So that's 30, 40, 50, 20, 40, 50, 20, 40, can't get out there, 15, plus 20, 35, 45, 25, 45. Oh, there we go. I snapped the wrong spot. They all charge in that manner. This one will dash to close. This one can dash. This one can dash. They don't know the concept of tactics. Hellerast. The one that was able to get to you without dashing will make a bite attack against you. Does a double natural 1 hit you?
No.
God damn.
Stupid dog.
Alright, that's their turn. Aeolus, round to you.
That's a lot of doggos.
Uppers.
I'm point aggressive at them and just say, "We don't have time for you," and I'm going to cast Fireball.
Oh my god. Alright.
Okay, Shia.
Circle.
Should I duck?
Center. Aeolus, you can see to here.
I'll move down one more space so I can place it further away from
Sure. Yeah, you got all of them.
Thanks. Or give me back the greater healing potion.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
The real reason he tried to give it to you is because he knew he was going to fireball you.
Failure, 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 success. What's your DC?
It is 16.
Okay. 2 of them succeeded. The rest failed. Give me damage. 19. Jeez.
It's a lot of ones.
The restrained one yelps in pain. The rest are heavily scorched. The front 4 look abysmal. The rest took 9 points off that. The 2 in the back that are struggling to get through the terrain are not doing great either.
Alrighty, I will then use the rest of my movement to squeeze over here. And that's my turn.
Alright. That does not bring us to Dunnan's turn. There's something else. 1 sec, I'm updating hit bars. Hit points. Dunnan does a 24 and a 26 hit you.
Yes, both of them.
Okay. You pushed Hellerast the correct direction towards the puppers, and she went and did things. You just heard this fireball echo through the space. You go to take a step, and something heavy slams into your back. You feel yourself shifted, almost, like trying to maintain your balance. You take 10 points of bludgeoning and then 15 points of bludgeoning. You get your heavy armor master on that, though. So 10, 15. And you are grappled as from behind you, the supply chest that you all ignored attacks you with pseudopods.
Oh no.
And it closes in on you.
We didn't touch.
And it is going to try to put you in its mouth. 26 to hit you as it's stopped you, grappled, and is trying to pull you into the mouth. 18 points of piercing and 5 points of acid. This thing is a healthy boy.
18 heavy armor master? No.
Heavy armor master, so it goes down to 14.
14.
And then 5, so 19 total on that.
19, okay.
Alright. And you are presently grappled.
Cool.
Now it's your
Perfect.
turn.
And it's munching on my face.
Yep.
Perfect.
Lower half just, and back leg just ended up inside of this thing's mouth. And it's got its pseudopods coiled around you.
Can I see something? Or am I blind?
Oh yeah, no, you can see. You're not inside its stomach yet.
Okay. Grappled means I need an action to get out, right?
Grappled. Yeah, well, yes, you need to use an action to make a strength save against the DC.
Not gonna do that. I'm gonna miss the step. Like, over where I can see. Like, over here.
Sure.
I say, you see me just holding my face and bloodied. Guys, we have a little bit of a problem back here. And, yeah.
What kind of prop?
The loving kind. The very loving kind. And
I'll make sure to stay far away from it so that no rumors are fueled.
so, and then I'll step back a little bit. Let me see what's 20 feet. Yeah, from here. Move over here and throw the hammer twice at that thing.
You got it. Give me 2 attacks. Yeah, alright. I'm just gonna be straightforward rather than like, unless you guys are crit failing your hits, you're probably okay. These are not tanky guys, AC wise. 20 points and then another 15, 35 points with 2 hits.
Yeah,
Nasty.
then I'll move back a little bit. That's it.
You can just see its mouth sort of opening as it's sort of the pseudopods that you disappeared out of had coiled onto the open air as they were trying to squeeze what was no longer in their grip. They've now slammed on the ground and starting to pull itself forwards. Helirast, top of the order.
Okay. Gonna cast. She doesn't have the Tempest Griffin bracers available because it hasn't been a day.
Correct.
So she's gonna go ahead and cast Spirit Guardians.
Yep. There we go.
At level 4.
You got it. Okay.
Oh, these
And
are
they
dogs.
will be tiny little fey scythes.
They
I've
are
got a
scythes.
cloud of- yeah, because I can do angelic or fey, so they're all gonna look like scythe.
Alright.
For fun.
Oh my god. You have a cloud of paparazzi. Continue.
They're mean little fuckers.
Alright, roll me an additional d8, please.
Okay. I can't see. My glasses are shit.
5.
Okay.
Alright, so we're looking at 23 points of damage. As you
Okay.
conjure it, the first 4 are churned through like a meat grinder by scythes.
Little squealy sounds.
Does that mean Side gets to claim those kills?
No, but she can be very proud of her pseudo children.
That definitely is. She's giggling. There's giggles
Mm-hmm.
in the background.
Oh, great.
Besides the giggles coming from the giggling flying fairies of death.
Yes.
There are 2 more words that were not within the initial area as you cast it, if you wanted to close on them.
Oh, sure. She'll just
Yeah.
plow right through to here.
God. Yep. Yeah, they both fail. They both had 17 points left. They could have survived on the success, but no. They both rolled an
No.
8. At
Okay,
the
then
moment, you don't see any other
Kelly
words,
still has
but
movement left.
you do. You spent 15 of it.
So she's gonna make sure this one's in the aura and see what happens.
There are no words
And then she's
remaining.
gonna go at the 11.
Well,
Whatever
the
the fuck
one
that
word
means.
didn't get deleted after Side butchered it.
Oh, okay.
The 11 is my map marker. When I moved everything off the GM layer, it came with it. I can't tell that it's not on the GM layer when everything was moved over. Yeah. That's just my description for the space. As you move into the space, you feel reasonably confident there's no more living works within here.
Okay, and how does little locked in place guy do?
Who, Dunnan?
No,
No, the
wards are
ward, the
dead.
ward is a blue square.
There's no
he's the
word.
one that
One.
got butchered by Side. Spencer didn't remove that one when he got killed.
I did
Oh, okay,
remove
so
it.
there's
It's
four.
gone. Refresh roll 20.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
that's dumb. It was there for me too, Helly. It's not just you.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah,
And me
there.
too, as well.
That's how disappeared.
So that was fast.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
All right. Anything else, Ellie?
No.
All right. Tang around to
Well,
you.
maybe she'll take whatever movement she has left and check on Dunny, because the only threat we have at
Gotcha.
the moment is the chest.
All right, I moved you 5 feet back.
Okay, that's it. Okay, cool.
Tang is dropping concentration.
Yep.
And
Noted.
taking flight. To fly over Dunnan to try to get eyes on this beautiful creature. Ugh. Okay.
It's Frand.
It is not friend. Thank you.
It
Okay.
is, friend. We can put it in the house.
His
No,
friend
no,
shaped.
we can't. This is not a friend. Do not appreciate. Thank you.
If not friend shaped, why?
It's okay, Frank. He didn't mean it.
Okay, I'm gonna do Toll the Dead.
Yeah, wisdom save. Nope, give me damage. It's been damaged. It got a 5. Takes 29
It takes
points.
25 damage.
You got these would be very dangerous threats for like the average interloper, but for the group of you, this is not that threatening.
That is fair.
All right. Anything else, Tang?
For my bonus action, no, but I am gonna stay right where I am.
All right. Queen of Spit, your turn.
Love the new title.
Oh no, please.
I guess I'm also gonna fly and move towards the mimic area, just to check out what's going on. Okay, cool. All right, I guess I'll just shoot it with the Star Metal Blaster, per usual. Not on advantage. Okay.
12 actually misses. Holy
Oh.
crap.
Wow, incredible. Can I Star Metal Blaster? Do I have to dagger throw it actually then, right?
No, you can do the Star Metal Blaster again, so that way you can try to get the advantage with the dagger.
Yes. Sick. All right.
That's a crit.
Nice.
I saw the double damage dice. 17 and 7, and this is the first time you dealt the lightning damage this turn. So 17, 24 points of damage. It looks real rough.
No, Fred.
Give me the dagger attack. You have advantage on the dagger because you hit with Vex.
Sorry, I keep forgetting to swap back and forth.
19 does hit for 9 points, and give me sneak attack, please. 20 points total. How do you want to do this?
Yeah, but
As I an apologetic look over at Aeolus, I'm gonna, send a solid glob of spit onto the dagger as it, before chucking it, just for vibes, really, because there's no rune points involved. This is really just a spit for the sake of spit, I guess.
It's a style thing.
Yeah,
it's a spit take.
Yeah, so it's kind of just a normal dagger throw, but you can feel with your soul that it's slobberier than usual. The mimic could feel the spit as it perished.
Oh my gosh.
No.
Somehow you went like with this like alpha spit competition with the mimic and came out on top.
No, not like this.
All right. Dagger sinks in and then bursts in flame as your spit ignites. The dagger flashing back to your bandolier just in time for the flames to sort of catch over its form and start to melt away the thing's body. I need to grab a description.
But it was friend shaped. Why?
It was
Nope, you're good.
friend
Continue.
shaped, but not friend behaving.
Tried to munch on my head, so no friend.
As the group of you take a look around the room where the wargs had been sleeping, it is semicircular shaped, but there's another switchback that was off due west, a very narrow corridor. The group of you could make it probably along single file by side saddling along the space. It's quite tight. It seems like it was too tight for the wargs to potentially move down this corridor, which is why they made their home here in this large space.
Are we about to go caving? Is that the plan? Because I don't know how I feel about caving. I feel like that's... I understand we're in a cave, but the narrow passage is... like, I feel like it's really sinking in with the tightness of this passage.
It's not narrow for you. Just saying.
Yeah, you probably just can't fly it.
Narrow for a Goliath, that does not mean it's narrow for you.
Okay, my personality is big, and I need a lot of space to breathe, you know, to really shine.
Your head is big.
Her wings are very delicate, and they go very wide in her outward flight. Like a dragon.
And you tend to almost spread my wings.
She doesn't want to fray the tips of her wings.
I'm pretty sure my wingspan's bigger than hers.
Yeah, but yours are feathers, not like dragonfly wings. Feathers are flexible and sturdy and very utilitarian.
I see them talking and just look down on my belly and just inhale a little bit of air so my belly goes inside a little.
Tang looks mildly offended at the insinuation that she is not as delicate as Anastasia, or not as Sive. Sorry.
It's 100% a compliment. You're resilient. You can withstand anything.
What can
You're
I say?
tough.
Delicate flower.
So how's this hallway look?
Narrow.
If there are no objections, Aeolus is gonna start heading up the hallway.
Certainly.
So Aeolus is the only person I can't see a hit point bar for.
I am actually the healthiest of the group, besides
Okay.
Oh.
Most times when we play, I can't see Aeolus's health bar, and that stresses me out.
Yeah, that's true. I can't see it on his portrait for sure.
low.
How's that?
Oh, there it is.
Oh, there it is. Yeah.
Oh.
There it is, okay. Whew.
I didn't get it when I updated the art. That's all.
Okay.
I like how he looks like a 16-year-old with a Muppet on his shoulder.
I mean, he is a 16-year-old with a Muppet on his shoulder.
It's true.
I have made fantastic strides.
It's Armus again.
Oh, fuck. Yeah? Yeah,
I
he just
loved
doesn't
Armus.
have spells.
Yeah.
Aeolus is going to start to quietly shimmy down this hallway.
Gotcha. Give me 1 sec. I'm making sure I save the update to your token. There we go. Okay. It is now updated. Presumably. Roll20's lagging on me. Give me a sec. As you shimmy down the hallway, there is the familiar jagged black stone that frames the halls as you proceed. It opens after about 30 feet or so into a corridor that runs north-south. Off to the south, it appears to have a drop down in there's an open pit that's about 10 to 12 feet wide.
And what's the rough direction Vergesin is pointing?
Downwards and northeast.
I will wait for the rest of the group to stop talking about how large their wingspan is. And will inform them of the drop down. Is there any part of the stone that I can secure a rope to? Like anything that I could probably like put a pinion into the stone?
Make a perception check.
Da-da.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Alright. Character sheet. I'm the one that stutters, not you. Come on. Hold on, I'm gonna refresh roll 20.
I just had to refresh Roll20 myself. It was not moving my map for me.
Oh, there we go. Look at that.
One, two, three. Taking a look around the space, there does not appear to be a spot that you could initially set it into, but with a little bit of time, you could definitely hammer something in. There's some flat space on the wall to your left-hand side that you might be able to reach. That looks flatter and a bit more uniform than the rest, so that might be the best spot. If you're trying to form a crack, form a spot as opposed to pushing it into something, just on the off chance that you would accidentally chisel a chunk off, there's less chance of that in a flat space, you would think.
Right.
But other than that, not really.
Alright, so, it looks like same plan as last time. Someone holds the rope, everyone hops down, hopefully it's enough for the rope, and then feather fall whoever's up top. Everyone open that plan?
We could also scout with the flyers first and see how deep it is.
You guys literally just sat here talking about wingspan, and I forgot you can fly. Yeah, that sounds like a good plan.
I guess if Sive and Tang haven't gone down the tiny corridor yet, Sive is gonna shove Tang in front of her.
Tang is going to sigh and roll her eyes and then continue down the tiny corridor.
Alright. While they're going down that way, Aeolus, are you setting a Peton? Is that the
We will
idea?
definitely try to, yeah.
Okay. Alright, give me one moment. Sive and Tang. The shaft, I should say, descends about 110 feet, give or take, into the darkness, and then levels out into Area 7. You drop into a narrow, uneven tunnel. Wide enough for a single person to pass, but too narrow for two to stand abreast comfortably. The walls are jagged and pressing close, forcing you into a tight area. The air is noticeably warmer as you take a few steps along this space, and it is feels dry and heavy with heat that seeps from somewhere deeper within the volcano. Your footsteps, as you alight on the ground here for a moment, echo in the confined space, and the stone underfoot feels almost warm to the touch. Aeolus, make me an athletics check, please.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
It takes you a few moments to sort of get the Piton set in properly. You're doing it in this like sort of semi-flat space on the left-hand wall.
Yes.
Okay. It takes you a moment. You feel like it's reasonably set, secure. Like there's like a few moments where there was like this strange give, like maybe it hit like an air pocket in the stone itself. You're not sure, but seems like it's holding at the moment. Put a loop of rope over it. Are you just doing like a lark set and over the hook and then dropping it down so you can all shimmy down the rope? Is that the idea?
Yeah.
Okay. As you...
will,
Sorry, go ahead.
before descending down the rope, I will try to shoot a message to Tang and
Okay.
ask if they have found anything yet.
Range of message is 100 feet, right?
I believe so, yes. Oh,
120. You're good. They're just on the edge of the range.
It's hot down here.
I will let everyone else know that up top.
Alright. Aeolus, you headed up first?
Yep.
Okay. As you sort of test the Piton a few times before like actually swinging out into this open space of 100 feet, 100-foot fall should the Piton become dislodged. I need you to make me a perception check as you feel the Piton. Alright, wonderful. And now a dexterity save, please.
Hell yeah.
Brief moment when the roll of a high perception check is the danger zone. As you swing out and prepare to start repelling yourself downwards along this shaft, you notice something. The wall that you're repelling off of is a little bit squishy. And then your brain clicks a few seconds later as the illusory wall now appears as an illusion and your Piton falls through it and you start to scramble to grab onto the edge to prevent a 100-foot fall down a corridor onto your flying compatriots. You are very carefully holding the edge of this lip at the moment.
In illusions, I had to say I was smarter, didn't I?
While this is happening up...
Walls.
Sorry, Don?
I said don't challenge the walls, apparently.
While this is happening, Saiv and Tang, are you exploring down at the bottom here? Or are you just staying at the base? Are you proceeding along the corridor?
I think Tang wants to scout out a little bit ahead.
Yeah, tentative exploration.
Gotcha. Alright.
Tang's feathers are fluffed up at this point because she's unhappy with the heat, and she's making a low vibrating.
Alright, so Tang and Saiv, I'll say you got to the next junction here. It appears you've come in from the bottom half of a T intersection. One path stretching around up into the northwest, another stretching vaguely due east. And it looks like... let me grab the... That goes to that... Yeah, vaguely east. So that is your current direction. Back to the top of the corridor. Dunnan, you said you grabbed Aeolus and got him back up on solid ground?
Yeah, I tried to, at least.
It's easy enough. He's a 16-year-old with a Muppet on his shoulder. He doesn't weigh that much.
So I just grab him with one arm and lift him in front of me.
The corridor that Aeolus has inadvertently revealed with his near-death experience makes a sharp right angle to the one that you are standing in. Proceeds about 30 feet, and then there is a different pit that you can drop into. Anyone doing anything? It's open season.
I want to look at Scythe and see if we should maybe split up a little bit, like go down a little ways and come back at the T intersection.
Yeah, we can like a certain maybe plan a certain amount of wing flaps or steps, whichever is easier before turning around. I don't know.
All right, who's northwest? Who's east?
I'll go northwest.
I'll go east.
Sounds good. I'll do east first, Scythe. You proceed about 70 feet, and the corridor turns sharply upwards. There's a conical shape that you are standing within, the top of which has a very flat, seems worked stone ceiling that the cave-like structure seems to meet and stop at. You gather whatever this space is, it's sealed from the other side. Tang, for you, about 150 feet, proceeding northwest, there is a hairpin turn that goes west and then south, and you meet a heavy door. It seems to be made out of metal and closed.
I am going to inspect the door.
Make an investigation check for me, please.
Okay.
Yeah, can I fly up and inspect the seal? Like, is there anything on the? Is there anything engraved into the top of the cone, into the flat cone top or something? You know, just eyeball it, maybe poke it, lick it a sec.
It tastes like granite. It seems to be made of stone.
Cool.
There is nothing engraved.
Cool. I guess I turn back around.
No. The rock is unfazed. Teng, investigation check. Seems like a door. Hinges are on the inside. Can't see the hinges.
Can't see the hinges. Is there a lock or handle?
There is a lock.
Okay. Is the door locked?
It is not.
Okay.
As you open the door, a stark contrast to the rough volcanic tunnels.
Did she say she was opening the door?
You're testing the lock. That means you're opening a door.
Like
A stark. The test of a lock is see if the lock engages. It prevents you from opening.
Yeah, but you could turn the.
Do you want to not open the door?
Oh, I can just
Wait for me to get there.
very slow, tiny crack.
Tiniest crack, just enough to stick your head in.
Not even enough. Just enough to like see slightly through, and if I don't hear anything concerning, I might like very slowly poke my head in. But we're going
Okay,
stupid
you
cautious.
hear nothing concerning.
Okay, then I'm gonna look in the room.
All right. You very slowly poke your head in. You see, on its side, because you are horizontal virtually at this moment, standing in stark contrast to the rough volcanic tunnels, this chamber opens into a meticulously organized workshop. 3 medium-sized wooden tables and 1 larger central table are crowded with tools, the remnants of bundles of herbs and open books bound in worn leather. Shelves line the walls, stacked high with labeled jars, dried roots, and coiled vines. In the far corner, a wooden staircase winds upward through a jagged hole in the rock ceiling, disappearing into the gloom 20 feet above. The scent of bitter roots and sharp oils linger heavily in the air here.
Tang wants to check it out more, but she knows she shouldn't do that without the rest of the party, so she's going to very slowly close the door and go back.
Okay. You meet Sive, fresh from her ceiling licking adventure. Up at the top, what's happening?
I'm just hanging out.
So me and the Oros
Scrambled
just,
confusion.
we found the secret entrance, or by accident.
Correct.
So I guess we're gonna explore that a little bit.
Okay. It's easy enough. Each of you make me an athletics check, please.
Sure.
To sort of leap this gap onto the other flat surface before it descends. It's a low DC. Oh my god.
Hold on,
Of
wait.
course.
Have I been helped up?
Yeah, done and lifted.
Yeah,
Alright,
exactly.
cool. Here comes a natural one. Not pretty close.
10. DC was 10. So, Aeolus barely makes it, but... The other two of you just sort of take this sort of long step, like single leg leap, not even engaging your knee, just off of your calf muscle alone, just launch yourselves the 5 feet necessary to get onto the other flat area.
All right, Aeolus. All right, yeah, you got this.
Expect the kid to be doing his calf exercises.
I can definitely make this jump. I can do it.
All right.
He's just a little shaken up from almost falling 100 feet. It's okay. It's just a little nerves.
I'm fine.
The second vertical shaft here descends into darkness. The depth is unclear, but you feel cold air that rushes up towards you, suggesting it might reach deeper than the others. Pardon me.
Does your Vergesiv say anything about that shaft, Aeolus?
It's pointing
Downwards
Down
and
and-
north.
north. Well, if this goes much deeper than where Tang is,
It might, you're
because
not
they
sure.
said it was hot.
Yeah.
But we can definitely try to go down this, and then if we get too far, try to come back up. Is there a way to come back up from this hole?
It's a hole.
Don't know.
No.
We don't know how far it goes down.
Guys, we're splitting the party. This is
Yeah, no,
probably not smart.
I'd much rather find Tang and I than
Then shoot them up with a message. Don't you can do that?
I will try to send a message to Tang saying that we found another illusionary wall at the top of the hole. How
I
long
found
is
a
it?
workshop
Oh, she found a door.
that goes up after.
Yeah. Well,
Are we within range?
you're... I mean, the two of you are able to reascend the hole that you went down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At this
So-
point, I feel like we've been waiting for long enough that we should go check on the others.
I didn't hear any screams. But you're probably right.
Okay. Well, whilst the group of you reconvene at the top of this newly arrived, newly discovered passageway, let's do our mid-session break there.
You have to go. I have a birthday party to go to.
You monster.
I know, terrible.
Yeah.
How dare you have a social life?
Is it a social life? I mean, it's for
let's get back into things. What'll it be? Stand at the top of 2 holes. Into which hole do you delve?
Tang really wants to go back to that workshop.
Questions which hole has more potential.
Ellie really wants for her to reconsider that because it's so close to the witches.
What, the workshop?
Yeah, that's their workshop. With projects still happening in it, likely.
I mean, I think both holes hold good potential there, Dunham.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like we should scout the new hole.
Yeah.
Cool,
Let's-
we are coming
let's-
from. Yeah.
Plumb the depths of the new hole.
Yeah.
Is Sive and Tang tag teaming this hole?
So Sive probably shouldn't shove Tang into the hole without warning.
Which definitely does.
Why? Right? That's probably bad form.
She would, though, you know.
I think she should hold her nose and pretend like she's jumping into water, but
Okay.
Okay, so I was gonna shove Tang in like she's shoving someone into a pool, and then cannonball in.
All
that
right.
point.
This one descends about 120, 130 feet into a cool corridor. The heat of the stone was not present here, as it was in the other one. You gather, based on the position, you're very close to where you were previously, although it seems like you're just far enough away from the heat source that the ground here is not warm. The quarter stretches away from you towards the north, in the direct, and ahead, where have my description? Did I close my descriptions? No, go back, there we go. Ahead of you, you see a billowing cloud of some type. Just at the end of this corridor, about 60, 70 feet ahead of you. It doesn't seem like it's encroaching, it's just like filling this space, like this heavy cloud-like substance.
Is there a smell in the corridor from it?
You'd have to get closer to tell for certain.
Can I get closer without touching it and smell? Or am I gonna have to, like, touch it?
As you get closer, you don't notice any smell. You might need to get your head properly into it to give it a good whiff.
So I was gonna chuck a troll tooth into it in case there's someone lingering in there, or like a trap or something. Just to
Sure,
see what
remove the troll tooth from your inventory.
happens. I've got
Chucked
15,
into
so
the...
I'm gonna chuck one of my 15 troll teeth.
Wonderful. You're down to 14. Better keep track of that.
I am. I did just mark it down.
The tooth goes into the cloud. You set half a second later. Ting, 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 ting. Nothing happens.
Okay. So I was gonna turn to Tang. You're gonna heal me if this is poisoned, right?
Sure.
Okay. So I was gonna.
It sounded so reassuring.
Dump me down a hole.
You can fly.
That doesn't mean you don't give someone a warning.
Isn't your wingspan like super big and everything? Aren't you super powerful at flying? Isn't that like your thing?
Maybe you should try being a little less fragile.
All right. Simon's gonna stick just her head in to take a whiff before popping back out. Just get a sense of what the cloudy, billowing smoke is. It's a small whiff.
Small whiff. As you take this said small whiff, smells vaguely sulfurous. Not a pleasant smell, but doesn't really squirt, like burn your nostrils or anything. It's very opaque. You can see about 5 feet in front of you as like you properly stick your head in. It looks like the corridor makes a sharp turn to the left, but that's as far as you can see once you duck your head in.
Okay. I guess I'll report that to Tang. And then I think we should probably head back and bring them down before going into the low visibility cloud of unknown fart smell.
You guys have ropes, you have beacons. If the intention is to get Helleras and Dunnan and Aeolus down here, and Siegfried, who's tagging along with you somewhere, it's easily enough done. Are you leaving the rope in place so that way you can get back up out?
I
Done.
would say yes.
Ellie? Okay.
Yes.
Alright. The group of you are at, as Sive has so lovingly coined it, the fart smell cloud.
No one has like a spell with a gust of wind that would clear this, right? I'm assuming.
Nah. Ellie could see if she can light it on fire, but I don't think that would be advantageous.
Yes. Light it on fire underground. Cause an explosion.
Flap your wings.
I'm too delicate for that. It's just not strong enough.
Tang, are you also proceeding into the cloud with everybody, or is everyone standing at the front of it at the moment?
I'll proceed.
Okay.
I mean, I guess I have blind sight to 10 feet, so I should probably go forward-ish too.
I'd like a perception check from the two of you, please.
I can't roll worth shit today.
Wow. Yeah. Okay. Sive, you're the one who notices it first. The corridor ends after about 50 feet or so. And there is a... it narrows ever so slightly up a ladder to what appears to be a trapdoor set in the ceiling about 40 feet overhead. There's a small shaft that's carved down into this corridor here, through which the ladder proceeds. It's a steel ladder set onto the wall.
And Vergus is pointing that direction?
Vergus' point is pointing up, yes.
Okay.
Alright. Who's up for going through the trapdoor? Show of hands. Sive's hand is up.
I'll say.
It's not the direction that we go to get back to the workshop.
Ellie raises her hand because she wants to get as far away from the workshop as possible.
Dunnan?
Sure.
Wonderful. Choice for a yes. Alright. Who's up the stairs first? Or the ladder first?
Ellie will go.
Okay. Helly, make an athletics check for me, please. As you get to the top of the... Athletics check. Easy enough for you. The trapdoor at the top is heavy, but it does not appear to be locked on you. So after a few moments, you are able to sort of lift the weight of it and send it opened up into chamber. You whatever's above you. You hear the sound sort of bang around the space for a moment above you, and you can step up through, making space for the others.
What's there? 3 sleepy.
Few things.
Very bad.
Few things that you notice immediately. The gas that was present was gone after about 20 feet of climb towards the ladder. You enter into a large chamber. Looks to be not quite square. There's like the southwest wall is sort of at an angle that connects the southern and western walls. There's 2 large columns or parts of natural structure that have been maybe potentially not carved away or intentionally left there to help support the ceiling that is about 15 feet, give or take, in height. Along one of these columns is set a series of heavy-looking iron rings with chains and manacles dangling from them. This flat one facing this interior of this area. The manacles are mostly empty, except for a humanoid form of someone dressed in tattered rags. They don't seem to have reacted to the trapdoor being swung open. You're not sure if they're unconscious or dead. The rest of the smell, the smell within this area seems to have this familiar, overwhelmingly sort of herbal scent, similar to the stalks that Teng and Aeolus previously looted. The ground is dry. The air doesn't feel particularly damp or stale. As you take a few steps off in the northwest of the chamber, there appears to be a dais, like an inverted dais, where there's like 3 steps down to a flat area about 10 foot square. And within the space there is a massive cauldron that is, at the moment, seems to be empty.
I guess I was gonna cautiously approach the ragged humanoid bundle of clothing that is hanging on the manacles.
Go. I mean, the body doesn't move. It's a body.
It's dead.
You can check. It doesn't react to you getting closer.
Okay, so I was gonna poke it to check.
There's a sort of rattling gasp for a moment. Oh. I know them. Who are you?
A very heroic adventurer here to save you.
No one could pay that much for me.
Assholes. Who are you?
My name's Sigarda. You see woman. Looks to be maybe in her 60s or 70s. Vaguely half-elven, maybe not like directly half-elven. Is sort of looking up. Her hair is a tangled mess. The rags are covering her, but they don't seem very comfortable at all. As she sort of looks up. Sigarda Titchwillow. Who hired you to find me? No one.
No one. You just got lucky.
But she said you're here. I'm confused. Sure
Who's
thing.
she?
Sorry, that was.
At Sive, like she nods at Sive. Sive said that the group of you are here to rescue her.
Well, no, I said I am a very heroic adventurer.
Here to rescue her.
Save.
Save, rescue.
Well, rescue feels a little bit more active, you know? Like, it feels like there was a mission versus...
I mean, Tang, you're using a healing kit charge on her?
Yeah, so they get one of her hit die and then plus my proficiency bonus.
Which is...
4.
4. Okay. As you sort of go about bandaging up some of her wounds while you're talking, it seems like it's not like she's been actively tortured. It seems like she might have been reasonably starved and kept on the edge of starvation. She's got sores on the manacles around her wrists. She's not held up by them. She's allowed to sort of lower her arms. But she can't really get them further away from the wall at ground level, so to speak. Like, to be able to move at all, she needs to stand up, and then she gets a little bit of movement. Not much, though. Off to one side is a chamber pot. As you work, her skin feels like parchment. It's quite dry, and very loose on her. It looks like she might have been a bit more of a portly woman at some point, and she's just gone through her stores, her body trying to survive here. And she actively sort of tries to, thank you. Is that... she starts commenting on the poultice that you have in your healing kits. And asking about the ingredients that you use.
Ellie is very, very, very suspicious of this person simply because we encountered the first hag as a wandering slave. So she's standing back and just looking very askance at this miraculously not quite dead, kind of comfortable prisoner who just might be a hag in disguise. She's going to lean over to Dutton and say, wonder if this is one of the hags, because this just seems a little too convenient.
Think.
Are you trying to not have her hear this?
Yeah.
Make a
Actually,
sleight
no,
of hand.
I don't think Helly really cares. If she's a hag, she wants the hags to know that she thinks that this could be them.
Gotcha. Okay. Make an intimidation check. Feels like.
Okay.
Tang's gonna realize that also none of them have eaten yet.
This is true.
So she's gonna cast Goodberry and give everybody a berry as well as the person who's in chains.
You hear the rattle of the chains as she sort of... Oh, thank you. Is that what the ladies are? I just thought they... I don't know what. I've been here a few months. I was collecting things in the jungle. For some potions, and I don't know what, it went black for a moment. Like I had a weird dream of something. Like floating. And then stars, and I woke up here. She sort of looks at her wrists. I was hoping that if they kept starving me, I'd be able to fit my hands through eventually, but no luck.
So you've seen the hags that were here? You said the ladies? What did they... Did you talk to them? What was the...
One was... I mean, to be honest, she was really pretty. Blonde hair. Elvish, I think. Pointed ears. She was really kind. She asked me about different ingredients in the jungle. What to find, what to look for. They needed me to identify stuff for them. And I didn't want to do it initially. I just wanted... There was a meaner one. One day I woke up and I thought they had my granddaughter here. I spent 3 days talking to what I thought was my grandmother, or my granddaughter. She's only 7. And each day, like, I tried to be strong to give her hope. And like, she gave it back. She's a good kid. And then at the end of that, this mean one dispelled the illusion. They had played an elaborate trick on me. You can see tears starting to sort of well up in her eyes. The little fluids that she has. She threatened me after that. Said that was just a tease. If I didn't do what they wanted, they'd actually go find her and bring her here with me. I mean, they knew what she looked like. Right down to, she has a little mole on her chin. They had everything. Has a little bit of a lisp. They must have known her or seen her at some... I started telling them everything I knew about the different herbs that could be found in the jungle, what they looked like. They had me draw pictures. They would bring me down the staircase to the stores that they had collected, and they always had me shackled, but I showed them how to prepare and dry them. They were working on making potions of some type. I'm not sure what for.
What were the ingredients that they used?
She prattles off about a dozen different things. Make me a check for herbalism kit. None of them stand out to you immediately. Aeolus steps.
Down.
Oh, pardon me.
I want to write them down.
Yeah. Aeolus steps away for a moment, and out of earshot of Sigarda, and then casts a message to you, Tang. He identifies what they were crafting. They were crafting potions of longevity. It's one of the ones he's able to craft.
Tang nods to show that she got the message, but doesn't say anything.
Scorpion fang, or scorpion stinger, adder fang, things like that. They had me just keep working for. I thought they were gonna let me go at some point. I don't think my son can afford a group of adventurers to get me.
Who's your son?
He's in Karad. His name is Lewis. He didn't hire you?
I would look.
He looks at Sive.
Yeah, right. Because
Jaya's not with you.
Oh, never mind then.
His name is Lewis. He's a librarian. He doesn't make a lot of money. I mean, I bring a lot of money in for the family also by collecting things and selling. Bolt is a lot like what you made, sweetie. It feels actually really good on my wrists. Thank you. I've just been expecting them to kill me someday. But I know as long as I keep enduring, they're not going after anyone else in town.
How many of them are there?
I've only ever seen the two, but I heard a third voice at one point. She gestures with her head. On the other side of this support, there's a wall we would walk through onto a spiral staircase that goes up and down, and we would go down to the herbal stores. I heard the third voice here and there. Pardon?
I was just commenting about it, actually leading back to the workshop to Tang, but it was sort of a side, quiet comment.
And then they'd have me help supervise. She nods her head towards the cauldron. Making sure that they were making their potion bases correctly with the ingredients we gathered. They gathered and I prepared. Before using locks of my hair or fingernails and different things to... A little shudder runs through her body. Are you gonna get me out of here? I have a traveling cloak around here somewhere. I was wearing it when they took me. I can't imagine they threw it away. It was elvish make.
Was there was there somebody else with you at some point? Or it's just you the whole time?
It's just me. Like I said, I thought they had taken my granddaughter at one point, but that was a trick.
Where do they go?
Pardon?
When they come to get you, where do they come from? From up from the trapdoor or up from the illusory wall?
They don't use the trapdoor. Usually the illusory wall, but they have a way to sort of appear and disappear throughout this whole area. Then they would have me step on this sort of glowing circle. I don't know where it is, but they would always blindfold me. I think to keep me from trying to get out if I ever slip my manacles. But they would blindfold me and walk me onto this thing, and we'd appear in a large room with bookcases and shelves, and then we would go down a wooden staircase into a working area. Lots of tables and vials and flasks to actually do all of the preparations and whatnot. The cauldron they have there, she nods her head, was, I think, for their spellcrafts.
It doesn't seem. Helly's gonna lean over to Dunnan and Naos and say, shouldn't the hags know everything about their herbalism and stuff? I would think they would be the experts. Why are they asking this lady how to do stuff?
Are you trying to be subtle about this?
Yes.
Make me a stealth check. No disadvantage for the armor, but stealth check.
Okay.
I'll just roll and use the first number. Just roll and use the first number.
Yeah,
Elras does a lot of stage whispering in her life. It's okay.
Yeah, the worst Irish whisper you've ever heard.
When was the last time you've seen the hags? Do they come there regularly? Every day? Every 2 days? Who brings you food?
The nice one, the blonde one, brings me food every couple days, and I just have to make it last. I have water somewhere around here. She glances around and looks for a small pail. That's not her chamber pot. But it's not a lot of food. I don't know how long I was asleep for just now. Sort of goes in and out. It's hard to keep track of time here. I'm sorry. They could be back soon, or they could be gone for a 10-day. I don't know. They do come in and out a fair bit.
Then they take like hair and nails and stuff from you.
Yeah, it ended up in some of their potions in the cauldron.
Do you get any inkling that that story doesn't add up?
Make an insight check.
Because she was first collecting herbs and now they are siphoning her for her hair and nails.
Yeah, make an insight check. And an arcana check.
My god.
Hair and nails is like getting power over somebody.
Yeah. Give me an arcana also done.
Oh.
I mean, sounds magical to you.
Yeah.
I mean, they took Hellerast's eye, or cursed it in some way, so it doesn't seem that far-fetched. Yeah.
I mean, if you wanna rest or wait for the hags to come back, that would probably be the best area here. Because we know for sure that they will come. The question is, do they already know that we're here?
You're gonna
Something tells
wait
me yes.
for them?
They definitely know we're here. We haven't
Absolutely.
exactly been
Why?
quiet.
Why would you want to fight them?
Oh, we have some history with the hex. Let's just leave it at that.
Don't necessarily want to fight them. Hopefully we don't have to fight them. That's the ideal.
And moves her hands for a moment, picks up her pail as the chains sort of drag across the stone for a moment, and takes a small sip of the water, wash down her good berry. She sort of smacks her lips for a moment. I can't offer you much in realm of fighting them, I'm sorry.
We can't offer you much in form of getting you out here soon. You can stick with us for now.
I'm
We will keep
shackled,
them
I
very
can't get out of
close,
here.
Oh, she's still shackled.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe we should not take her with us for now, just because it seems like she's not in great shape, you know, and we're not planning on leaving yet, right? So
Wait, you know a way out?
maybe, doesn't seem like a very fun way out. Honestly, not sure you're gonna make it in your current condition through the way we found so far, but I guess theoretically,
She tries to sort of stand up for a moment and stumbles and props herself against the wall. I'd like to try if it's okay with you. I don't want to be... She looks at her wrists. Just a tool to them anymore.
I look her up and down. Does she really look like has been used? Like she's told us?
I mean, she's been used for her knowledge. Clearly, from what she's told you.
Okay.
She
Well,
seems to be in rough
down
shape.
for now. Get her down for now. For now, I trust her.
Who can thieves' tools? Is it Aeolus?
Over Shive. Or Aeolus, I think, can. Because it's the gloves.
Slive also has thieves' tools, right?
yeah.
Do you want to roll for her manacles or no?
Sure. Oh wait. That actually, I don't think I've actually clicked this before. Do I just click the thieves' tools and then attribute
Dexterity.
dexterity?
Yep. No good.
Oh shucks.
Aeolus comes in. No, it's like this. You're not supposed to spit on your thieves' tools before you use them. Rust the inside of the lock.
My spit isn't acid. I'm not gonna corrode the lock in normal form.
Still don't spit on them. About 2 minutes later, he has the manacles off of her. Oh, thank you. Someone moves her hands a little bit quicker than even she thought she might have been able to, and she's sort of surprised. Oh, sorry, I'm not used to the weight. Do you have any more bandages for my wrists? She looks at Teng.
Can I help with that? And I want to touch her, but to feel if she's an illusion or does anything that's.
You reach out, put a hand on the shoulder.
Yeah, and do like have 5 points of lay on hands on her.
Sure.
I'm just gonna pass her one of the healer's kits that I have.
At
Oh.
this point, Clive is kind of no longer interested in this conversation for now and is
Thank
going
you.
to want to just kind of walk the edges of the room.
She almost collapses underneath the weight of your arm, Dunnan. She's a very frail old lady. As the healing magic sort of radiates through, and like you can see the wrists get to another stage of healing where like they're healed over, but they're still sort of sore. Oh my god! Thank you. Oh. She quickly darts
Feel weird.
around to the north edge of the wall, towards a long trunk, and starts sort of rummaging through it for a moment. Excuse me, I'm sorry, I'm not proper for people saving me. Okay. She finds her what appears to be a traveling cloak or something and starts patching it on, her hands sort of trembling ever, not really slightly. Like she seems to be quite overcome with stuff at the moment, with a lot of feelings at the moment. About 3-4 minutes later, it returns back to you. How can I be of service to you? You've done more than I could possibly hope to repay. Thank you for the kit. If my wounds get worse. My name is Sigarda Titchwillow. How can I be of service to you? You guys get a handout.
For now, every bit of information you have on the hex.
How often would they come in? You said every few days?
Think so?
When was the last time they were here?
Don't know. Not the last time I was awake. Time before that. Why don't... If... She sort of looks at Sive. You said you don't want to fight them. I'm confused. But then one of you said that you're waiting here for them. Are you going to kill them, or... Don't make deals with them.
Zoe laughs the most sardonic laugh you've ever heard from her lips. Just, yeah, we know.
The mean one would always brag about how she trapped mortals with deals and the misery she exacted upon them.
Oh, trust me, we already had the pleasure.
Pardon?
Trust me, we already had the pleasure of a hack deal.
Mm-hmm.
You're trying to get out of a deal?
We're currently searching for someone. But to no avail.
The only other person... I don't think it was one of them. Or at least the way they acted towards her. The only other person I've ever seen here was an elven woman, and I think she was eaten. She ended up in the cauldron. A lot of screaming involved.
Did you ever get her name?
No. She's pretty. It's hard to tell age on elves. Maybe in her 30s, or at least looked so if she were human. But that's it.
How long ago did she pass?
In the first few 10 days I were here.
Okay, so a while ago.
What
Maybe...
happened?
Yeah. Sorry, she turns towards Sive.
When they put her in the cauldron, was it were they making a nice elf soup, or was there other stuff, or like what was that like?
The mean one was holding her, and she was trying to kick and scream against her. That she wasn't bound, which I thought was strange. But the mean one dumped her into the cauldron, gear and all. It's not like they stripped her or anything. And then she never came up to the surface again.
What hair color was her hair?
Pardon? What? I didn't hear what you
What
said.
color was the hair of the elf?
It was like a platinum blonde, like very almost white. It was a pretty look for her. It didn't match her young features though. Would have like my. She looks at the tangled mess of her hair, starts fixing it. Sort of almost my color, but I mean, it's much nicer maintained.
Can I go over to the cauldron and look inside if there are any remains?
It is an empty cauldron, about 6 feet across, and about 6 feet in depth. This is a huge, huge cauldron. And you see the iron bottom of it. Doesn't appear to be anything in it at the moment.
Absolutely clean. Okay.
I wonder if it's a portal to the negative ethereal.
That's what I'm thinking.
What's that?
What did it smell like? Like the liquid that was in the cauldron, did it smell like anything? Was it just water? Do you remember anything weird about it?
It depends on what they were making.
For the case with the woman that they put in.
The elf lady?
Yes.
Oh my. No. It lacked a smell, actually. There was lots of vapors and steam, like it was boiling, but there was no fire under the cauldron. And it didn't smell like anything, now that you mention it.
Can I pick up a rock and throw it into the cauldron?
Ding, 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 ding. It rattles in the bottom.
Before they put her in the cauldron, can you describe, like, did they chant something? Did they touch anything? Anything you can remember would be very helpful for us.
Anytime they used the cauldron, there was always some chanting in a language I didn't recognize. Seemed like some type of old language. And pour different stuff into it. She gestures over to the far side of the room around the sort of step down depression in which the cauldron is. And there's a number of shelves with like different preserved ingredients. None of them are labeled at all along this space. They do. I mean, everything you listed, they do dozens of times over every time they did it. I don't know if I could repeat the words. I imagine they'd have to have something written down somewhere. But they never labeled anything. Even when I told them like what plants were what and how they were useful, they would never like make a note or like put a label around. I think they just remembered stuff.
And did you see the hags consume the elf lady, or did the elf lady just vanish into thin air then, when they were finished chanting?
She was kicking and screaming. She went into the pot, and then there was no. She never came back up out of the pot. It's not like she stood and tried to like get out, or like splashing or nothing.
So pretty sure that was Elara sent into the negative ethereal, the chanting.
Mm-hmm.
So are you going to make a deal with them for this lady?
I don't know. We're just figuring out some stuff.
Knowing us, we'll probably end up jumping in and trying to find her.
But the question, we don't know the chant. That's the problem.
Yeah.
So
guess-
we have to find the hags,
I mean, you could.
We might
or
have to
at
figure
least
out
their
the
notes.
spells.
You seem confident enough that you might be able to like fight them and threaten them to give you the lady.
Well, that would probably not end well.
And I don't know if confidence the word or if stupidity is the word, but yes. Something like that's going to happen. You might want to get some popcorn.
I mean,
Total aside, me, Spencer, have popcorn in front of me at the moment.
if possible, I mean, do you at least know if it took a right, a left when they escorted you out?
What, with the to the staircase?
Yeah, behind the trapdoor.
Oh no, well,
Can you
I didn't go
recall
to
at
the
least-
trapdoor. The wall that we would walk through. It's over here. She gestures to the support column onto which she was tied, one of the back edges of it, and you notice these support columns, they're actually triangular in shape, about 30 feet on the short sides, the non-hypotenuse side. And the middle 10-foot section of the north edge of this wall is illusory. And you recognize the staircase the group of you traveled up earlier. And didn't check the walls the entire time you went up the staircase.
Did my hammer alert me when I see a
Secret doors,
secret
not
door?
illusions.
So what now, guys?
We would
So
go
the
through this and
way-
go down to the herbal stores.
Did you say there were some shelves over by the cauldron?
There are, ma'am.
I guess I was gonna go over and carefully rummage through. Not
Certainly.
opening up anything that is closed necessarily.
I mean, they're all stoppered, or stoppered, sealed, lidded in some manner or another.
Okay. I guess I was actually gonna pull Tang over with the intent of making her sniff things and identify them.
Sniff things through the stoppered, sealed, lidded containers.
We could open some of them.
It sounds like a terrible idea.
Helleras, what are you doing? Dunham was looking at the cauldron.
Yeah, Helly's just kind of standing in the corner, glaring at everybody with her arms crossed, trying to figure out if we can trust her or not, and she's feeling very, very nervous about everything.
Make an insight check.
Can I see that? That she's staring at it?
I mean, yeah, you notice
Mhm.
Helleras. You've made your insight check.
To ease her mind a little bit, I'll use an
Seems
action
fine,
cast
Ellie.
detect evil and good, and see if anything pings around me.
Can you put that spell in chat, please?
Yeah, I have it on the hammer. One sec.
Can I take one of the stoppered things?
Sure. Roll me a D100.
If she is a fae, it should ping, even for an illusion, I hope.
Helly's nervous because even if this lady's totally legit, the hags are very close. Just kind of looking at all your faces, trying to memorize them in case she loses both eyes real soon. She's very paranoid about it all.
Okay. 66. Sive, you find a small jar. Looks like about the size of a jam jar. That seems to have a vole fetus with 2 heads. Preserved in some type of semi-transparent liquid. Might be jelly in which it is preserved.
Cool.
And then detect evil and good action concentration. 30 feet of yourself. The hollow spell is active in this space. You do not know the effects. Does not reveal the effects of what type of hollow spell has been placed. But hollow is upon this entire room in which you're standing. And there is a fae within 30 feet of you.
Yeah.
Other than
Because I have
Scythe.
5.
Okay, I was gonna say.
Is it Scythe? Sorry.
It is other than Scythe.
The location of that one.
There is one.
Sigarda is fae.
Ah.
Ah,
You fucking with us.
Huh?
Drop the act. Hack. And I'll reach for my hammer. You've been made.
Fine. They're boring anyway. I'm gonna move you all to a map.
Helly
thank-
is pissing her pants and feeling very vindicated all at once.
Let me shift ping you all. There we go. The old woman standing in front of you shifts. You see bones crack. Things that you had just healed on her, around her wrist, sort of break. The bandages expand as a second arm, joint with an elbow and weird three-fingered tendrils extend, making this secondary set of arms attached to her previous ones as horns tear through the cloth and fabric that she has tied her hair back with. Her teeth extend into sharp, dagger-like blades as her eyes glaze over the sclera of them, turning into this mottled and sort of almost like smoke-stained, glaucomic yellow. Her ears extend, and boils cover her form. Let me...
I do not love this.
Mm.
Just,
Awesome.
did everyone get their 1 hit point from their good berry?
Yes.
Yes, I did.
Yes.
And why do you all think I want any deals with people who break them? As her head turns with this cracking sound, like someone has just realigned someone's spine, this cascading sound of bones sort of popping, turns,
Right.
the whole head shifting towards Hellerast.
Yeah. Helly's gonna say,
Just in case I need it.
I never thought I'd ever see you again, and who wouldn't
I didn't ask
want
for
to
initiative, Don.
have- Who wouldn't want to have their eyesight back? Really? Are you kidding?
That's fine. You made that
I
deal
didn't
with
do
my
it out of
sister,
bad faith.
and she's
I
dead
didn't do-
anyway. She wasn't that useful. I am Witherweft, at your service. Now, if you wish for this elf to be returned to you, I'll happily make... I did not ask for initiative, Donan.
Story.
I will tell you if I want initiative. I'm just putting it there on the off chance you take a hostile action. If you want this elf back, what's in it for me? And I'll make sure it's not something you're going to undo. One eye, as she sort of like glances over at you, one eye just turns in its socket of its own accord and glances over at Helarast. The rest of her face facing Aeolus, Dunnan, Sive, and Tang.
There will be no deals with a hag.
Have fun
Keep your life.
collecting.
Hag.
What is the hag? What do you
No,
want? What are you interested
Sive.
in? Hey,
Make me an
information, okay?
You cannot
There's no
trust
harm
the
in
hag.
asking. There's
We
no harm in
already-
asking.
Yes, there is. They will trick you. Don't trust them. You will regret it. You keep your life, hag.
Can
And
I
your
s-
sisters too.
I'm gonna
My
say in
sisters'
Sylvan-
lives are forfeit. They're gone.
Oh,
Didn't
perfect.
need them
So we just
anymore.
dispose of you and we're done with the hag covenant here.
You'll never get your elf back.
Oh, we do. We are resourceful.
Calm down, Dunnan.
Calm down, you mouthy.
Why?
What?
Believe it or not, we have no way of getting to the negative ethereal to rescue her.
You don't know that.
I-
There might be notes. And Saif is very intelligent. She'll figure a way out.
We can risk it might be.
She will screw us over. Don't you remember the last time?
I remember.
She takes a few steps into the central space. You can see as she steps, there's this sort of lagging presence where like part of her form looks like it gets lingers behind, and then part of it is actually moving ahead, almost like the red and blue sort of old school 3D effects of like multiple images sort of overlaid on top of each other for a brief moment before reconvening once she stops moving. And are you here to re-up and give me back your eye? I'll offer you something else for it this time. You made the deal with her before.
Don't, Ellie. Just don't. Learn from the last session, lesson.
The thing is the last lesson. The sister never told me that I couldn't accept healing. That was never specified, so of course I pursued that. Not
That's why I offer
realizing-
you something new. Albeit an eye is not quite right for an elf.
I know
Chills.
exactly how it goes. She will offer
And
us
we
to
all
send us
got
over
out
there,
safe.
and then
we
we
all got out safe and walked with our lives.
You don't know
They
that.
didn't have to do that. Yes, we did.
No.
Yes, we did.
She will open the portal and then close it forever, and then we are stuck with the elf. With Velara. Don't
Mind
you
if I
remember,
ask what
guys?
happened to your sisters? To the
What did you
other
say, Sive?
hags? Mind if I ask what happened to the other hags?
Oh, I ate them.
You ate them. Is that
Yes.
standard hag diet? I thought.
Make
forget
an
it.
Arcana check for me.
As Dunnan and Telly bicker in the corner about the pros
You have
and
no
cons
clue,
of
Sive.
That's
Someone,
bullshit.
I'll have Aeolus also make a check if no one else wants to. 20. Aeolus doesn't know either.
So I was just
Telly
saying,
absolutely
ask
doesn't know.
actually directly. That was actually a direct question to them.
What? Like, is that normal hag diet?
Yeah.
Oh, not for all of us. Only those who wish to continue to grow in power. My name is Grandmother Witherweft. It is my esteemed pleasure to be ready to make a deal with the lot of you.
Will be
What?
no deal. Why I have to repeat myself?
So what? I guess I asked this before, but what are you interested in? What do you think would be a fair trade for an elf if we were to hypothetically be interested in such a deal?
An eye sort of fixes on you for a moment. Make me a wisdom saving throw, Hive. A brief moment sort of flashes through your mind, and you can feel this form, this grandmother sort of holding dozens of threads in her weird double-armed hands and sort of sifting through them as she pours through your memories. From you, I'd like you to give me your ability to feel joy at the observation of others.
Seems like a pretty significant ask, considering I personally don't have much of a vested interest in this elf lady.
Fair.
What would you ask of me again?
I mean, if you want to help pay for this elf girl, seems that she was worth more than I thought. At the group of you returning, with bolstered individuals to boot. Perhaps your connection to the natural world. I want you to be severed from the kami.
She asked for
I want you to be miserable.
Why are we still talking to that thing?
To know.
Let's get rid of her.
Clearly, blindness, even partial, was not sufficient in the previous arrangement, and you wiggled your way out of it. You will not again.
What about time?
You're willing to give me time?
Tang nods.
In what way? You can see she sort of staples the fingers of her first set of hands, and then the second set of hands sort of follows, and there's this strange sort of flowing pattern that she's moving between with her fingers. Do tell.
Tang is obviously terrified, but she voices, I offer you one of two options. Time from my lifespan, or my last breath.
Every
How
head whips
miserable.
around at Tang.
Do not resist. I want to check something. You're going to feel this mental probe sort of burrowing into your mind like a grub worm seeking something. Do you resist or with a wisdom save or no?
No, I do not.
You feel this same sensation that I described to Sive of her rummaging through your memories. Sort of sifting through them with these 16 sort of fingers or finger-like appendages, sort of almost like she's playing a harp as she shifts through and finds time from you means something. But it's not what would draw your misery, I see. I want the lotuses. All of them.
Tang tilts her head. Those are not mine to give.
Oh, you'd need to figure that out, my dear. I don't care if they're yours. I want you to give them all to me, though.
Don't.
Why would we do that? She is gonna create more misery.
Because
for
she
everybody.
cares far more about her compatriots and her family than she does herself. Time means nothing to her. She'd gladly save any of you if she had the opportunity, even at the cost of herself. So therefore, there is no misery in it for me, but something that hurts her home. That's
I can't
what I
explain
want.
it, Spencer.
Yes.
That counts for everybody.
When I die,
Pardon?
the hallow spells. Do the hallow spells end when I die?
No, they last until dispelled.
Okay.
You are not giving your life, Tang.
I don't want her life.
That's not what I'm offering.
Sorry.
Yeah, but at some point she will.
Would
Buyer's market.
grandmother,
Yes.
would I lose connection with my spider?
It's possible.
Would that be part of what you would want for that to happen?
It's certainly possible. She sort of crouches over and sort of shifts her back for a moment, rolling her shoulders before standing upright again, which for her is still bent over. She's about 8 feet tall at the moment, still hunched heavily.
I thought we stand for something else, not dealing with hacks again.
Are you
Just
going to
making them
offer
more
me
powerful.
something, Mastered Wolf?
Dunny,
No,
Dunny,
never.
Dunny,
I'd rather bash my
Dunny,
own head with my hammer than give you something.
Dunny. Did you
No.
really think that something like this wouldn't happen if we came here? Did you really think that we would just trot in here and kill something and walk
Yes.
away unscathed?
Yes.
After all this time that we've been together?
Yes.
And Ellie just laughs.
And you're offering her something again and make life for everybody
I'm
here.
not
in
offering
it.
anything. I'm not
Why would
offering
we
anything.
trying to? Why are we talking?
No. I just want to know what sort of
Well,
things
what?
she's
You're
looking
quite
for.
braggadocious, Master Dunny.
Shut up, I'm not talking you to you hack.
I'll do it.
No,
No, I'll
I
do it.
will not stand for that.
Oh, you all misunderstand. I
Oh, no.
want payment from all of you.
Yeah, then you can go and
The
fight
smile
me.
just widens, and a little bit of drool seeps out of her mouth and splashes onto the cavern floor.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. You can go fuck yourself then.
I have had enough. And I'll take my hammer.
Alright, that is a hostile action.
Yeah, that is.
I'm going to
as
ask for
if go
initiative.
Fuck yourself isn't.
Yeah, I'm asking for initiative.
Okay.
And we'll pick up
Here we
on initiative
go.
next session.
Ugh.
I'll roll Aeolus
Oh
also.
boy.
Aeolus with a 25.
Oh shit.
Alright, and let me grab Siegfried's token out. He must have fallen asleep. That's the only, or not woken up.
Yeah.
It's the only thing I can think of. Alright, Siegfried. He's gonna be so upset that he missed. Alright. And then token initiative. Alright.
And I trade
Wonderful.
initiative with Siegfried.
With Siegfried? Sure.
Yeah.
There we go. Alright. We'll pick up there next session.